Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 58 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams. Forced out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. The tight end in motion right. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as the tackle made up at the 48-yard line. Now Hurts on the option right. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. The Eagles at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and now it's 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
The man in motion is Brown. But first down, Hurts. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a give up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. On play action, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the gun, here's Swift. Shedding through the defense. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10 to throw. Williams. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. Here's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Rome Odunze, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Smith here. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. On the option left, it's Hurts. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Javon Dexter who got in to drop him.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So that'll be marked. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A quick throw, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Flushed out right. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 58 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And they're going to speed things up here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Back to throw here. It's caught. Smith. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air